wild dogs just as they were killing this baby waterbuck, and it was a frantic panic for me to get my camera out in time. But it didn't really help anyway. There was nothing to be seen. Jiggy had pulled the calf right under this thicket, and all the action was taking place right inside there. Usually when wild dogs kill impala, you very seldom hear any death cries, because the animal is so exhausted from running such a long way. But this waterbuck calf is far slower than impala, and just couldn't get away, and the chase was very short. So when they did get hold of it, it was still very much alive and still very strong, and still tried to struggle its way back to life. I'd seen this baby waterbuck earlier in the morning with its mother, and wondered what had happened if the dogs found it. Well, I soon found out, and I thought maybe its mother would be there to protect it, but I didn't see her at all. It's likely that she had stashed her little one while she went off to feed, and the dogs had just come upon it. And then I was left with one of those frustrating moments as a filmmaker. The only action I could see was the bush moving. Otherwise the rest of it was all hidden. And anyway, it was getting really dark now. Eventually the dogs did pull the carcass out from under the bush, and they were all feeding frantically. Even Jiggy and Puzzles were allowed to feed with the pups. This calf provided them all with a really big meal. I really expected that with the death cries of the waterbuck calf and the twittering of the dogs, that some other predator was bound to come into the action. But nobody arrived. It was now getting really dark, and I had to push the camera sensitivity to its maximum, making the images really grainy. The dogs carried on feeding as the full moon rose tonight.